Hey guys, right now I'm going to show you how to put in a full set of extensions. The sets that we make come with two pieces that are 8 inches like this. Then we get two pieces that are 5 inches, and then we'll get 3 of the little 1.5 inch guys. The ones that I'm going to demonstrate with is my favorite set, the one that I wear all the time. It's 16 inches, so it's fairly long and pretty amazing. Because as you can see, my hair is already kind of long. It's growing a lot faster than I'm actually thinking it is. So for me to add length, I kind of need to be kind of long. I also like to add fullness, and that's the reason why I started wearing them, because my hair is very thin, as you can see. So a full set is awesome if you're looking to get fullness in your hair. If you have very thin hair, like myself, it will add so much fullness. It's also really good if you're looking to get length and your hair is already really short, because usually if you're looking to add a little bit of length, you really don't want to venture too far, or else it looks really unnatural. Some people like that look. That's completely up to you. But if you're looking for it to be natural, and you're looking for a huge difference in your length, you don't really want to go with the partial set, because the partial won't fill in too much. A full set will kind of give you enough pieces so you can scatter around your hair enough so that your natural hair blends in enough that you never knew that your natural hair was way shorter than it already is, or than it is now. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started with this. So just like my last video on how to put in a partial set, we're going to be working in layers in our hair again. Working in layers kind of helps everything be scattered enough so it's nicely dispersed, it blends in better, stuff like that. We're going to be taking the two 5-inch pieces first. You're going to go around the bottom of your hair, like the top of your neck. Then we're going to move on to the big eyes, and these are going to kind of start above your ears and just wrap around your entire head. And then the last part is just taking these little guys and just kind of putting them wherever you feel like you need some filler. So if you got like some layers and whatnot, if you're like me, I always have my hair part on the side, so I usually don't ever even put these. I usually might have one on the side and then I put the rest in here, just because this is obviously the fuller side of my hair. It's completely up to you, whatever you feel like doing. I'm not going to give you any kind of guidelines on that part. So, we're going to start with our first layer. You want to have a very thin layer, the bottom of your hair. You want to be nice and thin, but to give you, so you have it as low as you can, get you as much length as you can possibly get. But you want it to be thick enough so that your clips have got enough to grip onto so they don't fall out. If you've never used these before, the little snap clips, they simply just snap. So this is when they're open, and then that is when you would be combing them into your hair. And then when you get them in there, you just snap it and it locks it in. You want to get them as close to your root as you possibly can. It's not always that easy. I mean, I don't have it super close to my root, but you want to get as close as you can get. So I got my first layer. I'm going to go ahead and snap these guys in. And then go with the next layer. You want to be just right above it. You want to be another thin layer, but you don't want to be too thin to where you're actually going to be clipping in your next set and the last set that you just did. You want to make sure that no matter what's going to be in your natural hair. So, I'm going to go along on the Misfits. Whatever. So, alright. And you can already see that my hair has gained a lot of length. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? Alright. So, now like I said, the longer pieces start above your ears. If you do between your ears, we're going to start the next layer kind of right here, right below your temples. Because you want these things to be as low in your hair as possible. If they are too high up on top of your head, you won't really have enough hair covering them, and therefore they might start to poke through, and you can kind of see they're not natural. You want it to look like your own hair as much as you possibly can. Okay. So for these guys, just start with the middle clip. So just grab by the middle, find the middle of your hair. Go to the next layer, and just like with the last two, you want to be just right above it, but not too close to where you're going to be clipping into it. And as you can see, it's very obvious that my layers are not that perfect. I'm just using my fingers. I'm not all that anal. If you want to, you can sit there and you can, use your comb or whatever it is that you do to make layers normally. That's your thing. Completely up to you. Not really necessary. Just for whatever your preference is. So, the next layer. Alright. That one now. Now all that's left is your little 1-inch piece, 1.5-inch pieces. So, I actually, when I made myself this set, I only made myself 2. Where a full set will normally come with 3. Sometimes you get 4, depends if we have enough of the hair that we'll throw in an extra one. But I only made myself 2, and it seemed like I have managed to misplace one of them, so I've only got 1. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this guy and just place him on this side of my hair. I do have some long layers, but they've kind of grown out a little bit. I'm going to stick it right in here. So with these guys, like I said, you just put them wherever you feel like you need them. You got lots of layers or whatever, you have some holes you need to fill in, just put them wherever. And here you go. I am all done and ready to go out with my amazing 16 inches extension. I can't even speak. Now, once you get them in, that's when you can go ahead and you can start styling them. I haven't been straightening mine like I used to. I usually will straighten them right afterwards. But lately I've been kind of liking the kind of more natural, somewhat like wavy look that I get after I wash them. But it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. You can curl them if you want. You can straighten them. You can just leave with them how they are. Whatever's good for you. They're humans, so you can go ahead and you can just do whatever you want. And so, that's that. I hope that helps you out. Bye.